Hey, I'm new to pre-award activities and need some guidance. Can you help me out?
Of course! The first step is to collaborate with project stakeholders to define the needs and objectives of the project.
Okay, and then what?
Next, you need to conduct an industry analysis to identify potential suppliers and understand market trends and pricing strategies.
Got it. How do I engage with potential vendors?
You can engage with potential vendors through requests for information, RFIs, to gather data on capabilities and interest. You can also organize conferences to discuss project requirements with potential vendors, fostering an open dialogue and gathering valuable feedback.
That makes sense. How do I develop an acquisition plan?
You need to create a detailed acquisition plan outlining the procurement strategy, including contract type, source selection criteria, and procurement milestones. It's also essential to identify potential risks and develop mitigation strategies to address them during the procurement process.
And then what?
Next, you need to develop a solicitation document that clearly outlines the project requirements, evaluation criteria, and contract terms and conditions. You also need to collaborate with legal experts to review the solicitation document, ensuring compliance with federal regulations and policies.
Okay, I'm following. How do I evaluate vendor proposals?
You need to establish an evaluation team to assess vendor proposals based on the criteria outlined in the solicitation document. You can also engage in negotiations with potential vendors to finalize contract terms and pricing.
Great. And then what?
You need to conduct a pre-award survey to assess the selected vendor's capability to fulfill the contract requirements. Then, draft the contract document, incorporating all agreed terms and conditions. Finally, officially announce the contract award, notifying the selected vendor and other stakeholders.
Wow, that's a lot to remember. Do you have any best practices to share?
Sure! Foster a collaborative environment, work closely with various departments and stakeholders throughout the pre-award process, adhere to ethical guidelines, maintain detailed documentation of all pre-award activities, and invest in continuous learning to stay abreast of evolving federal regulations and industry best practices.